Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 29th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle for Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, that flipped out immediately. So the Sacred Temple and loss and kindred partnership. Some of you may have felt like you lost a partner, someone that you may have felt like we had the same goals or similar things or a lot in common. You may have felt like you lost this person, or that you know what, we're in different places right now. So they're wanting you to build your confidence, because you are really truly like a professional or master at something, and you need to keep all your focus on that. They're showing that you are moving on, that you're meant to move on. You're not meant to dwell in the past or dwell on memories. You need to have faith that um, that things are going to work out, because you cannot worry about things you cannot control. You want to say that I do not worry about things I cannot control, and that includes other people. That you're meant to have freedom. So if this is a romantic connection, I see this person wanting to apologize or coming forward to have a conversation, to talk to you. There's something that there's something here about there being opposite energy with whoever this person is. A kindred partnership a lot of times is a romantic connection, but it also are connections that we have. It could be intimate, not necessarily physical intimacy, but more of a vulnerable place. Like, I talk to this person about these types of things. They know these things about me. They understand me on a deep level, on a soul level or something. So a lot of times that is a romantic connection, right? Because a lot of us equate intimacy with physical intimacy, but it could be either of these things. Whoever this person is, you may have felt like you lost them based on the fact, like, you see the truth of things. Success may have separated the two of you, a level of success. They want you to, the angels are asking you not to worry. They're like, there's no need to worry at all about this situation, whether you have lost this person, whether now you may be avoiding them, or both of you are being, I won't say stubborn, right? But that's what they're showing, an avoidance. Okay. Because we don't know exactly what to do. So avoidance kind of thing. Or maybe we're avoiding a topic. Maybe we're avoiding facts. Or maybe we are avoiding each other altogether. Maybe we're not even speaking. They're telling you that you cannot control this situation. It will not go the way that you want it to go. And I don't think that you're controlling it all. I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that that's what they're asking of you. Okay. So with this energy, what you're meant to be doing at this point: Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Something will not be the way it was in the past, regardless. Some of this, the past, or some of the situations that you may have had with this a certain person, this kindred partnership would be, of course, like I said, we have similar likes, similar interests. There's something in common that we have that touches us on the soul level or in the heart. Like, we both have the same passion for something, or care about the same things, or the same things matter to both of us. This tells me that there may have been some issues along the way, some conflicts, some arguments, maybe some deception, maybe some betrayal. But the worst is behind you. We're moving forward. You're meant to be moving forward and taking, I wouldn't say control of your life, but you're meant to be right now focusing on stability, financial stability more than anything else. Financial stability is everyone's focus, right? But they're talking to you about that being the focal point. They're saying that you are a master at something, to the degree where people are showing up to see what you're talking about. What are you capable of? I'm seeing people scouting you or looking out for you. People in high places checking to see what Aquarius is doing now. They want you to have faith. They're bringing up your ninth house. They're telling you that your faith should be something that brings you a lot of confidence. And if you don't feel confident, especially at this point, you want to use the color cyan. You want to wear it or have it around you. That would be in any form or fashion. If you have jewelry with cyan in it, you want to use that color to help you to build your confidence. If you think about it, you got to be a really confident person to wear that color. But they're saying that you don't need this person to make it. So in this energy, spirit is saying, like, you are, what's the word, a sovereign entity unto yourself. You don't really need this partnership in order to be whatever it is you're meant to be. Of course, you already know this, but a lot of times if you're experiencing a loss, some event happens, the truth comes out, and the truth is an Ace of Swords usually, and the truth a lot of times in the Ace of Swords can cause a conflict all on its own. But what we're losing in this energy is maybe um, what it could cause is mm, feeling like, why am I hearing this song? How will I live without you? I want to know. That may be the energy that someone else is feeling towards you, or you may be feeling about a situation. How am I going to do it? But that they're saying that you are meant to let this happen naturally so that you can get yourself back centered. This person could have thrown you off. Not saying that you can't accomplish your goals or you're having a hard time staying focused, but they were throwing you off, and you may, you know how like you can sense it, but you may not really know that they're throwing you off, but they are. And Spirit's like, nah, you need to stay focused on your goals here. I feel like you need to be as generous as possible with your spirit. Focus on shining your true light on the world in general, but shine love on fear. And by that, it's speaking on not worrying, but having faith in a situation. Shining love on fear a lot of times is about um, giving yourself that pat on your back, like, yeah, I can't worry about things I don't control. I can't worry about people. I cannot control other people. I can only focus on what I am doing right now. Right now, I'm good at something. And I know that people are going to gather based on whatever it is I'm doing. You got angel number 555 in this, and that's a number that speaks of great change, about leveling up. And a lot of times a level up does not feel good, especially when we level up and we're a master or a professional at what we do. A lot of times we lose people. We lose clarity with people, right? Because you're in a different level, and they may still be on the same level. They may even be leveling up, but maybe leveling up and forking off. And so a lot of times it doesn't feel very good to level up at all. I was just speaking to somebody the other day. I actually knew somebody who won the lottery, and their life changed drastically, but not for the better. It was very, very interesting how they didn't have much. Everybody was struggling. Everybody's struggling. This person wins the lottery, and all of a sudden, the family's arguing, they're falling apart. This one's now an alcoholic, that one now doing this, and this one over here, Tony Montana with the big powdered thing. I mean, it was ridiculous. I'm watching the whole family that at one time was close or attempting to be very close, and it all just blew apart. But what was sad about it is that some of them leveled up, and I'm just, I know that was a jacked up story, but some of them leveled up in ways that were like they took their piece, like whatever the parent gave to the child or whatever. And these children were already young adults, some late teens. Some of them went wild, went to the left. I was so sad to see it. I couldn't, man. But then you had some who did very well. And because they leveled up in their life, they invested in their education, they invested in a business, and they started to do very well with it for themselves. They were sad because they were like, I'm not surrounded by all these people, places, and things that gave me so much comfort. Now I'm in a different bracket in life, and I'm surrounded by people. I just met these people, and they're now more, they resonate more with my new life. And so that sometimes a level up is sad. And I'm only bringing that up just to say that, because this literally was just brought to my attention. My sister and I were just talking about that the other day, and we were just like, dude, um, how things change, right, when you level up. Well, this was a while ago we talked about it, but it just came up in my mind. But either way, it doesn't feel good, but it prepares you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. So this is what's going on with you. There's a why to everything that's happening, which is why Spirit's like, there is no need to worry. I do see an apology coming towards you, or some heartfelt conversation. I see you being extremely lucky, or people looking at you going lucky, which is ridiculous because it wasn't luck, it was hard work. Look at the King of Pentacles. That wasn't luck. King of Pentacles, he dug that up. Okay, he learned how to forge those pentacles. Okay, so that's not, it wasn't luck, but people will feel that you are. You may even feel that you are. The victim mentality is a Four of Cups here twice. They're asking you to lose interest in feeling like a victim in any form or fashion. I think that right now you may be bored with that thought process of like, look at what someone's done to me. And you may be bored with people who think that way. I feel like that's the level up as well. As you level up, you are no longer interested in dealing with people who go, oh man, I could never, I would have made it if it wasn't for this. You're just like, whatever, man. Just do something about it. That was then, this is now. Okay. And so I feel that you're aware that it's time to reevaluate your situation. It's time for you to have faith in your skills, and it's time for you to keep it moving. You're motivating yourself. That's what I see, someone who motivates themselves, who's creative, who is powerful, who's also really generous. I'm seeing a lot of Leo lion energy. And so I see that influence on you. If and also that is your sister sign, which I call that complementary or sister sign, but a lot of readers call it the your opposite sign, right? Leo and Aquarius. And so I see you adopting the other side of you, which is one that's quite generous, noble, creative, which you are this anyway. Like, I'm not saying that this isn't you. I'm just saying these are the qualities within you that maybe you kind of like you don't show, you don't share, but you are extremely creative. There's a lot of Aquarius. I find you guys so entertaining. I have an Aquarius relative, and they always have a snappy little comeback. It is so fun because I'm like, finally, somebody who's not thick-skinned. But then there's some things that really do hurt this person's feelings. Like, you could just be like going off, like we're roasting each other. Then I like, have water on my hands and I spray them, and then next thing you know, it's like, how could you do that? Why would you do that? And they'd be mad for. And you'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, no, I'm not talking to you. But we could roast each other and talk about each other's foreheads all day. You know what I mean? Like, call it mega mind and everything. But now if you spray, you do this, it's like, oh my gosh, now no, I'm not talking to you anymore. I find that funny. I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's my experience. I think it's hilarious. The vast universe is the Five of Swords and the Emperor. Well, I don't find that hilarious. I don't like to hurt people, but I'm just like, dang, how could you roast me all day, right? And now you're upset about, okay. I know there's just certain lines you just got to match energy, but don't take it further than where Aquarius is at. Um, the vast universe tells me that you are headed in a direction where you're going to win no matter what, or overcome something regardless of whatever is going on with you. I feel like it will, for you, feel like luck because you're winging it. I really feel like somebody is just going with the flow and just trying to make things happen. Fake it till you make it, figure it out as you go, but then you find yourself winning no matter what. You really need to build your confidence because I do see you overcoming obstacles with hardly any effort. But of course, that's what it would look like on the outside. But they're telling you that the path is clear to success if you want it to be. It just all depends on you. You don't need anything or anyone to fly to make it happen. You don't need their wings. You don't need their help. You can make it, right? And I do see that things are going to come together beautifully. But I feel that someone was probably taken out of your life because this person may have had control issues, or you may have ended up developing control issues while dealing with them, and it would have thrown you off your path. You'll see why. They're showing that the why is coming up, especially if you keep seeing 555. That spirit going, oh, you'll see why, which is not always fun. So either way, that's what I see there for you. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries. Don't have to be dealing with either of those signs, right? But they could be in your chart. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.